Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right for your dreams? Thinking positive, visualizing, saying your affirmations. But there's just a quiet block, a hesitation you can't explain. Maybe a friend shares amazing news, and instead of pure joy, you feel a tiny, shameful ping of jealousy. Or you get a big opportunity, and suddenly you feel the urge to control every tiny detail until you're exhausted, or you procrastinate until it almost slips away. What if that block, that hesitation, isn't you failing at manifestation? What if it's actually your greatest clue? What if the parts of yourself you're most frustrated with, the jealousy, the need for control, the self-doubt, aren't enemies to your dreams, but misplaced allies trying to get your attention? True manifestation isn't just about attracting what you want, it's about becoming a match for it. And you can't become a complete match if you've disowned pieces of yourself. Today, we're not going into the darkness. We're going on a treasure hunt within to find your missing power and bring it back into the light. So your dreams have no choice but to find you. Think of your mind like a radio trying to tune into a frequency of abundance, love, or success. These hidden parts are like old, dusty dials stuck on a station of not enough or play it safe. No amount of wishing changes the station. You have to gently adjust the dials. In beautiful traditions like Sufism, this is the inner work of polishing the heart. It's not about fighting yourself, but about integrating all parts to broadcast a clear, powerful signal. So, who are these misplaced allies? Let's meet 4 of the most common ones. See if you recognize a familiar face. First, meet the guardian of comfort. You might know this part as the people pleaser. Its core fear is, if I am my full self, or say what I need, I will be rejected and unsafe. It hides your boundaries and your true voice to keep you liked. But when you befriend it, its gift is extraordinary. It transforms into your anchor of authentic connection. It gives you the courage to be real, attracting relationships and opportunities that are meant for the real you, not the version you think everyone wants. Next, say hello to the architect of safety. You've probably felt this as the control freak. It operates on a belief that the world is unpredictable, and I must manage everything to avoid chaos. It hides your ability to trust and flow, but its hidden power is phenomenal. Once integrated, it becomes your manifester of structure. This is the part that can build a vision brick by brick with focused calm, not frantic worry. It doesn't need to control the universe, just the next loving step. Then there's the sage of sensitivity. This part often gets labeled as the victim. It carries the old wound of things happen to me, and it hides your sense of personal power. This ally is not weak. It's deeply feeling. When you listen to it, it transforms into your well of resilient power. It teaches you to learn from every experience, to own your story, and to draw strength from your sensitivity, turning life's events into fuel for your growth. Finally, there's the artist of impact. This is your inner performer. It mistakenly believes, my worth depends on what I achieve and what others see. It hides your inherent creativity and worthiness. When you welcome it back, it becomes your source of inspired action. You create and work from a place of joyful expression, not for external validation. Now, how do you reclaim these allies? It's a gentle process of reunion, not a battle. Start by noticing the signal. When you feel that sharp jealousy, that grip of control, or that sinking feeling of, why bother? Pause. Don't judge it. See it as a flare shot up by one of these allies saying, hey, I'm hurting. I'm operating from an old, scared story. Ask gently, which part of me is speaking right now? What is it trying to protect me from? Then have a heart-to-heart. In a quiet moment, close your eyes. Picture this part of you not as a monster, but as a younger version of yourself who learned a survival lesson long ago. Thank it for trying to keep you safe. Then, ask it the most important question. What do you need to feel safe and loved now? You might be surprised. The guardian of comfort might need to hear, you are loved, even when you say no. The artist of impact might need to hear, you are worthy, even when you're resting. Finally, integrate with a tiny, loving action. Give that ally a new, healthy job. If your architect of safety needs to feel in control, let it organize just one drawer, not your entire life. If your sage of sensitivity is feeling powerless, let it choose what you'll have for dinner. This is how you update the old software. You prove to that part of you that the adult, capable you is now in charge, and it can stand down from its stressful old job. This is the advanced work of manifestation. You are clearing the internal blocks, the static on your radio frequency, by making peace with yourself. When you do this, your energy changes. You feel more whole, more confident, and more magnetic. The world doesn't just respond to your words. It responds to your integrated, authentic energy. If this journey of turning your inner blocks into your greatest allies makes sense, please give this video a like. It helps us spread these messages. And subscribe to Mind Upgrade Lab for more ways to align your inner world and manifest your best life. I'm so curious. Which of these 4 allies did you recognize in yourself first? Was it the guardian, the architect, the sage, or the artist? Share its name in the comments below.